Back playing more Runescape. We're having a good time today. Right, let's do the DMs. Let's send the DMs. Let's send the DMs. Let's send the DMs. Alright guys, alright. Let's see, who's going to be first in chat today? Who's going to be first in chat today? I already sent a message, man. Multi-stream chat takes a hot minute to initialize, okay? I cannot wait to have a third monitor and be able to more accurately, you know, check on all of the chats individually. How are you doing, Red? How's things? How's life? Tell me all about it. Rip. Fair enough. I am on that server. Hmm. I can be brown, I can be blue, I can be violet sky. Looking for a bit? No worries, no worries. Thank you for the look, Mrs. Biffle Chips. Ugh. I need painkillers. Do I have... Please tell me there's some in this strip. Yes, there is. Let's see. Uh... I mean, she is on, but she's disconnected because I was using a VPN earlier. She does not like a VPN. I'm just rebooting her now. Try again, Red. There we go. Dave Holic, welcome, welcome. How you doing? How's things? How's life? Tell me all about it. Going to old school again. How are you? I'm okay. I'm okay. Had a busy day today. I've been up to be busy. Mondays is family days. So I've been seeing my nieces, brother and sister-in-law. Mondays is family days. Very nice. How is everybody's day going so far? How is everybody's day been? No worries, Red, no worries. I have still not bought a new HDMI cable. Day's been pretty good, although you got the lurgy over the weekend, so recovering. I feel like you're always ill. You blame leaving the house, definitely. New glasses? I did get the new glasses this week. Last week, even. Yes. Very... Fair enough, Clue Girl. As long as you behave yourself, I don't care. You're an adult, you can make your own decisions. Yes, very expensive glasses. Davaholic, very expensive glasses. How are you? I'm pretty good, I'm pretty good. Welcome back, Red, welcome back. There's only one company in the world who has the patent to make the type of lenses I need. And that company is Zeiss. And if you know anything about Zeiss, you will know they are not cheap. You have sad news, okay? Yeah, I'm getting really burnt out on RS3. I will be, in the very near future, playing other games on stream. This is an expensive necessity. Glasses are, yes. Yeah, like, my lenses were, like, quite a bit into triple digits. Not decided yet, Klugo. My lenses are quite a bit into triple digits. And I was spending that much, I went for titanium frames, which increased the cost quite a lot. Right, guys, I'm buying a HDMI cable. Because my monitor keep going black, and I don't know if it's the monitor cable or GPU. I don't think it's the GPU because my other monitor never has an issue. And I'm very much hoping it's the cable. I've had this issue for a while and I keep saying I'm going to buy a HDMI cable, never do. We're talking about a PC. It does not have a charger. How long is this? 2 meters. Do you do a longer version? It's well rated. There we go. 4 meters, that'll do me. HDMI cable ordered. I'm hoping that's the problem and not the screen. Although it very likely could be the screen because this is the screen that DP port died when my Vega exploded, so you know. My Vega, a GPU. My Vega exploded, which was partially maybe my own fault. It was a 64. It was a 64 with an LC BIOS. It was a 64 reference made by Power Color with the liquid cooled BIOS on it. I literally just said how I exploded it, Kligo. I literally just said it. I literally just said it was a Vega 64 with an LC BIOS on it. That's how it exploded. Well, listen, I'm not an educator. I'm not here to explain to you what that means. Alcohol's a pretty bad painkiller, I'm not gonna lie to you. Maybe Klugo might be a good idea. I also know the feeling of pain right now. So how is your day going, Red? Other than being at the dorm? Other than being at the dorm, how is your day going? It's very cold. Yeah, it is pretty cold today. Managed to escape the rain, nice. Started the week off terribly. Welcome to my life. You haven't tuned in for a while. We got a goal going on at the moment. There you go. We are currently harvesting memory shards, which should be the gold command. The command is meant to say we're currently on task to gather memory shards, but Red's not here to. But yeah, we're gathering memory shards. And then we'll probably be mining Amica. God, guys, I am really distracted today. Really distracted today. What's up? Just ADHD. I'm just in pain, so my ADHD, you know, is more distracting. But apart from that, I'm doing alright. I've just taken some painkillers, so I'm hoping that will help. I'm in a good mood though, and that change like being in pain in a bad mood is horrible. Being in pain in a good mood is kind of meh, you know? So there was just like a shadow that went past. I'm a bit confused. Maybe. I'm guessing there was a bird that flew past my window or something. We have some pretty large birds around here. But it could be a ghost. Who knows? Welcome back, Red. Welcome back. We're doing two. Can you update the goal command to say we're currently on a task to gather memory shards, please? Memory shards, correct. Thank you, Red. Thank you. I was confused for a minute and then read it and I was like, oh. Kutsu, welcome, welcome. How you doing? How's things? How's life? Tell me all about it. One moment, please, guys. Sorry about that. Apparently Twilight is getting its own TV series. Oh god. Yeah, but Holic, I've got a new e-cig as well. New phone, new glasses, new e-cig in the past, like, week. And now I am broke. Doing good, still trucking internationally. RuneScape pretty much your main game nowadays. I'm actually going to be doing some non-RuneScape stuff soon. You've been yeah, I've been saving up for quite a while. I bought a new phone, new glasses, new e-cig. And now I'm broke. I bought the Sony Xperia 5 Gen 4. I had the Sony Xperia 5, the 4-year-old model, and I love the phone. Just the battery was less than ideal on it these days, so I just bought the updated model. That's basically... I didn't see a point of changing it up. I hate Samsung. Hate Samsung. I don't hate Samsung for the... It's alright, it's alright. So I hate Apple because the closed garden and whatever. Like, Apple make fine devices, especially now they're putting USB-C on iPhones. But like, I usually like sideload a lot of apps. Or in the case of this phone, I completely install, you know, a modded version of Android. I can't do that on iPhone. Now, I understand, I'm taking my headphones off to talk about this. I understand that the vast majority of people don't want to do that. You know? And for the vast majority of people, you don't need to do that. I do it because I want to install various softwares and apps that I can't get otherwise. You know? So for me personally, Apple doesn't make sense. I don't like Samsung because it's Samsung. You know? Like, Samsung has been doing some really anti-consumer things of late, which I'm not a fan of. Which is another reason I don't like Apple. But Apple has made it easier to repair iPhones lately, even if they're doing it in a shit way. Whereas Samsung are making it harder to repair Samsung devices. Which, you know? And then the bullshit they're trying to do with customs in the US is ridiculous. So, yeah. I don't like Apple because for me personally, it doesn't make sense. Apple phones. I am very much considering getting a MacBook for video editing. I'm very much considering if I ever have the money of getting like an M1 or an M2 MacBook. I am not like Apple are evil or anything like that. I do not like iPhones. I am considering getting an Apple computer. Maybe. Pukes at the suggestion. But as far as you know, I like Sony phones because Sony, you know, Sony barely makes a profit on their phones, and they don't mind that. Sony make phones that are designed for content creation, you know. Sony recently merged the camera and phone division, and they basically told the new division to just make phones that just work, they look nice, they do great content, like just, you know? So like the camera is, and camera software in particular is really good for my phone, which is why I wanted this phone. The only downside is because they use a lot of the software from the Alpha camera series, the phone gets quite hot when you're doing recording through the Cinema app, which I've ordered a heatsink for my phone to deal with that. No, alright, so Apple's batteries don't suck. You know, Apple... I hate it when people say that. Apple batteries are smaller than Android batteries because Apple devices are more efficient. You know? The Bionic series of chipsets is just massively more efficient than anything Qualcomm has put out. Like, in all seriousness, if Qualcomm even gave a shit, they would poach a bunch of people from Apple and they would do what Apple has done and extend the instruction set of ARM with a bunch of extra proprietary bullshit what makes it significantly more efficient, which is essentially what Apple has done on the Bionic series and now the M1 and M2. So like in actuality, if Qualcomm actually gave a shit, they'd do it. Samsung could do it with Exynos as well. Google uses the Tensor processor, which I believe is a modified Exynos processor. So like realistically speaking, for high performance chips, you've got Exynos, Snapdragon, or Bionic, and then M1 for whatever, you know, M series I should say. So like, and well, the issue is like, so there's been leaks recently that to improve the performance of the Snapdragon 8 Gen 3, which will be the next flagship processor, Qualcomm are going to add another Prime core, which is another large high frequency core, which will massively improve the performance, but also it will increase the amount of power and thus the amount of heat produced, right? I don't think that's the right move. Now, I am not a microelectronics semiconductor engineer. I do not know how difficult it is. I imagine it is massively challenging to improve IPC and things. But at the same time, that's what is needed. I mean, yes and no. You say like they build software on the hardware, but you do realize most of like iPhone's hardware is made by Samsung and TSMC, right? Like the memory chips, the RAM chips. I'm pretty sure iPhone use Samsung or Sony sensors for the cameras. The camera optics are made by Zeiss, even if they don't admit it. Like Samsung Apple outsources a massive amount of the stuff, and that's the correct thing to do. Like building everything from scratch is silly when there's good options on the market, right? But the advantage of iPhone is they have a very limited variety of hardware. You know? They have a very limited variety of hardware. And I'm guessing that's what you mean. No, exactly. Like, one of my biggest issues with Apple previously was that it was overpriced. And I don't know if Android manufacturers, you know, are just going, well, if Apple can charge it, we can. Or if the cost of making phones has just increased that much. I don't know. And I'm not going to pretend that I know. I am presuming, thank you, Red, that Twitch has shit the bed because it likes to do that. But it works fine on YouTube, which, you know, is obviously a Twitch issue. But for those of you who have come over to YouTube, hello! It's me! I'm sorry that Twitch is a pile of shit. But don't worry, I'm on here. Did you ever make it off that platform where nothing ever happens? Like, honestly, guys, if you are listening in on YouTube, thank you so much. Red, can we edit that command to include travel link? I'm not too bothered about including Facebook, but including travel would be nice. Hey there. Can we edit that command to include the travel link? Pretty please. Oh. Jacob Murray is subscribed, thank you so much. Thank you, Red. But yeah, so this is an issue. No, for those of you that can hear me, I am aware that this issue is specifically an issue with the RTMP server, RMTP, however, I'm dyslexic. The server... This Twitch has an issue that when the stream disconnects and reconnects, for some reason it takes Twitch a while for the audio to be picked up on by Twitch, whereas Facebook Trovo and YouTube straight away don't care. So there is an issue with Twitch in that regard. I'm planning to look into it when I've got some spare time. But yeah, I agree. Apple is not inherently bad per se, and making money isn't inherently bad. But some of the practices that Apple do are not great. And the turn's back, awesome. But yeah, so that is a known issue. I've been thinking about reaching out to Twitch support. I want to reach out to Twitch support to ask about multi-streaming to all the platforms to make sure that I'm not going to get in trouble for it. I don't believe I am, but I want to confirm. I mean, theoretically, if my connection didn't drop multiple times a stream, we wouldn't have an issue. But hey, it is what it is. To be precise, Kutsu, I know that multicasting is allowed, but I've heard mixed information on if multicasting to a particular platform is allowed. I do hate the way YouTube chat is handled by Streamlabs. How so? What does it do? That's different. Ah, okay. That's an issue with YouTube API. YouTube API ping rate is much lower than Twitch's ping rate. My understanding is that if I remember correctly, I did look into it, is Twitch pushes the messages. You know, Twitch pushes messages, so when it's an IRC connection for Twitch, so as a message comes up, it's just pushed as an IRC command. Where, as far as I know, YouTube doesn't do that. YouTube has a pull request made, and there's a limit on the ping rate for that. So Streamlabs has to say, hey YouTube, are there any messages? And then YouTube says, yes, here's the messages. But the rate that you're allowed to do that is low-ish, so you get messages that don't update real time. I'm presuming that's what you're talking about. Welcome back to Twitch, Jacob. But yeah, so that's what's going on with the differences in chats. I don't know how Facebook or Travel Chat is managed, and right, so I'm just gonna come out straight and say it. I don't know why I'm being funny. So I have heard reports from other streamers that when they have multicasted on Twitch and Kick at the same time, Twitch has suspended their account. Now, I do not know if their account got suspended specifically because they were multicasting to Kick, or if they were doing something that is not allowed in the rules of Twitch but is allowed on Kick. So obviously they were breaking Twitch's TOS, and as such, that's why they got they got their account suspended. So I will be reaching out to Twitch support and I will ask them straight up, is there any specific rule that I could not stream on that platform? Because the more reach the better, especially if I'm going to be playing other games. Because if you want to watch RuneScape content as in RS3, you come to Twitch or YouTube. That's the truth. You know, there's a little bit on Facebook, but it's not so popular. RuneScape is not popular on other streaming platforms than that. But if I, say, play Valorant or Fortnite, Halo to some degree, or Call of Duty, not that I think I ever would, but you know, those kind of games are significantly popular on Kick. And I would like to be reaching all of the audience that I can. Especially if I'm playing different games. Where my usual audience on Twitch may not come along to watch me play those kind of games. I imagine the vast majority of you will, because most of you don't even play RuneScape. But yeah, so that's where I'm at in that regard. I do want to ask specifically, am I allowed? Also, I'm looking to expand to even more platforms. So if anybody knows of any game streaming or live streaming sites that I'm not currently on, let me know, either in content suggestions or privately, and I will look into if I can multi-stream to that platform. I am very much just looking, like, if I'm paying to be able to multicast, so I may as well take full advantage of it, right? If I ever get enough followers on TikTok, I will probably stream to TikTok as well, through my phone. At the moment, I do not have anywhere near enough followers on TikTok, because I think you need 500 or 1,000 followers on there to go live. So yeah, I've even considered doing the go live with audio thing on Twitter, because why not? I don't know how that works. I don't know if you need to be Twitter Blue subscribed, whatever. I've not looked into it. It's just something that I was thinking of. How is your day going, Jacob? Did you manage to get thoughts back in your brain? Not that anyone else will understand what I mean by that, but you will. Did you fix your brain? Kinda. Kinda her so. You got a few, but you're waking up slowly. Ah, okay, okay. I'm I'm pretty blank today as well, to be fair. Like, my brain is weirdly quiet. Your phone is acting up. Well, that's not very good. I'm trying to peel this label. I wonder why it's doing that. Uh, But I'm glad that you guys have noticed the new glasses. I didn't think they were all that different, to be fair. But the lenses are much taller, which was something that I wanted. Because I can, I can glance down at my phone and look be looking through my lenses rather than be looking under my lenses, not be able to see. How could we not notice them? Because they're not actually that different. I mean, that's true. The frames are... Well, my other glasses didn't have frames. They were supported by wire. But I didn't think people look at me that much. I don't know why. Like, when I'm watching streams, I very infrequently look at the face cam. So I didn't think... I just presumed everybody was the same. But these have frames. And my last glasses did not have frames. My last glasses were like the top bit, and then it was wire. Well, not wire, like fishing wire. You know, like clear wire that holds the lenses in place. Where these are full framed. Right? Yes. And I got full frames because obviously these... I did actually find out these are glass lenses, not plastic like I thought. Yeah, they are pretty different. It's not that they're not that. It's not that they're not different. I just didn't think people looked at me. That's the truth. I didn't think people looked at me all that much. They are titanium, because by the time I was spending that much on lenses, I was like, I may as well get a fancy frame. So the metal is light at least, yeah. Well, it's not the light that I wanted, it was the, what would be the word? I can't think of the word. The toughness, you know? The longevity, I don't know. Strength, I did think strength, but that's not the word that I wanted. Durability, thank you, Jacob, that's the word I wanted. The durability is why I went with titanium. I can notice the weight difference in the lenses when I'm wearing them. I think it's just something I'll need to get used to. So I could have got poly lenses, plastic ones, but they would have been like 2.5 times thicker. Like, you know, the thickness of the lens. Which is why I got these Zeiss glass lenses. Which still pretty thick. But the reason I wanted the glass ones was not for the thickness directly, but it's to do with the thicker the lens, the more refraction you have to deal with. So the more distorted images can be, and because I do, and the more it can affect colors and things, and because I do image editing, graphics work, and we'll be doing more video editing, I wanted as little, you know, external impacts as possible on that, which is why I went for the glass lenses, even though they are more fragile and you have to be more careful with them, because surprisingly enough, they're glass. But yes, durability is the word that I was going for. I was specifically choosing a high durability frame because that's what they said. I originally was wanting glasses that were very similar to my old ones, apart from being taller lenses. That was the only difference that I wanted. Obviously, the lens needed to be a different prescription. It's not actually very different, my prescription. It's like 0.25 difference in one eye and like 0.45 in the other or something like that. 0.045. Very small difference. You know, like I can wear my old glasses and it's fine. I wanted the taller lens, but because these have to be glass lenses, which my old glasses were glass lenses as well. One thing that I noticed on my old glasses is there's a chip in the bottom of one of the lenses and the left lens, because there's no bottom frame on those lenses, and they specifically recommended to me to get full frame lenses, which they did last time, but my last glasses were the first pair of glasses I ever had, and I was much more vain in my younger years, and I was like, I don't want glasses that are too noticeable and like thick framed, and so I got like the lightest, most unobtrusive frame that I could. You know, so it's like they were made out of wire essentially. You know, heat treated wire. The majority of the frame, which you probably noticed, like I don't care anymore. I've got older. I don't care. To me, glasses are a tool. You know, like I see the same as a phone. A phone's a tool, you know. Some people want this phone and that phone because it looks nice or whatever. I want a phone that does what I want it to do. You know, I want a phone that I'm willing to spend X amount of money and I want X features. Apart from that, color, shape and everything doesn't really bother me. You know, I really loved my Sony Xperia 5. My only issue was at 4K it could only do 30 frames a second. I want to do 4K 60. My Sony Xperia 5 Gen 4 does 4K 120 frames a second. But apart from that, like, something that I noticed about this phone that I didn't know when I bought it was it has front-facing speakers on top and bottom, so left and right. So when you are watching content on it, which I watch content on my phone a lot. You know, I watch content on my phone more than I do any other device. The audio is really nice, and the audio on my Xperia 5, which I mean, Sony's whole point of their phones is they make them multimedia devices, right? The audio on my Xperia 5 first gen was already really good, you know, but the audio on this is just even better. Like, my phone audio is better than my laptop's audio. My laptop is an expensive laptop with like Herdman. Is it Herdman? I think it's Herdman the audio brand. I can't remember. The audio on that is tuned by an actual audio company, but yeah, the 5 Gen 4 just blows out of the water. Like, Sony did an amazing job on this phone, and it's significantly more expensive than the first gen. You know, it's nearly $1,000. This phone, you know, £949. Like, it's not a cheap phone. It's a little more than I was wanting to spend. Than what I spent on it, but at the end, which is why I initially wanted the contract, but at the end of the day, I'm very happy with it. And if this one lasts me as long as my first gen Xperia 5, you know, if I get 4 years out of this one, that'll be great. You know, I don't think $1,000 for 4 years is that bad. realistically speaking, I didn't actually spend that much, guys. I'm not gonna lie to you. I got it on a pretty nice deal. But even if it was $1,000 for 4 years of, it's a camera, it's a phone, it's a messenger, it's an email device, you know, it's a content consumption device for me. Like, I don't think that's too bad. I actually got a very good deal on it. So yeah, if it lasts, you know, with the amount that I spent on it, if it lasts me 2 years, I'll be happy. If it lasts me for like my first gen Xperia 5, then I will be absolutely thrilled. And then I will go to buy an Xperia 5 Gen 8, and it'll cost like $2,000 or something, knowing how inflation is at the moment. Like I said, my only issue with it is when you are recording video in the cinema app, it doesn't do it in the standard camera app, in the, you know, the Android basic camera app. It gets really hot because it uses the same processing algorithms as Sony Alpha cameras. And yeah, so I have put in an offer. I hope it gets accepted for a phone heatsink. Because the issue was, I wanted to heatsink it when I was recording video. And my initial plan was to get really thin copper heatsinks and glue them to it. Which would mean that the wireless charging wasn't. Because my problem is I need to be able to mount it on you know, like a tripod or gooseneck or whatever, and if I was, you know, doing anything else. But I've found a heatsink fan combination that has a tripod mount screw in it. I don't know if it's any good, but it works out pretty cheap. It's got a bigger aluminium plate that is cooled by fans. My plan is to get a Carbonot thermal pad to put in between the phone and the heatsink, and hopefully that will allow me to record long form content without it getting too spicy. So that's the plan. Let's check. Oh, I've got way too many windows. Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. I don't know what fucking window that's on at this point. Yeah, not that window. So yeah, like, which is like, it has a specific. There we go. It has a specific warning in the camera app that it may get hot to the touch when using it. It doesn't stop it functioning, but I don't like it because I don't like the concept of the lithium pouch cell in the phone getting that hot, because it will degrade the lithium cell significantly faster. So that is more of my concern. If that makes sense at all. So yes, but no. So the hotter silicon is, you get something called electron diffusion in the silicon, which over time would degrade its capabilities. But you were talking about, you know, tens of years. You're talking decades before that would show up to be any major problem. You do, however, in the shorter term, get thermal throttling, where whilst it's hot, it reduces the capability of the device whilst it's hot. Which, if you were, hitting that processor hard for capturing video in real time, that could be a problem with like skipping frames in the video and things. So it's not a case of yeah. Long story cut short, no massive long-term damage for the life of the device. Exactly. My phone is vibrating. What's going on? Did I? Huh. In fact, I need to check something. One moment, guys. One moment, guys. I need to check something. Not that email address, this one. I always find it funny when I get an email that says Mr. my surname. Because like very few people use my real name anyway these days. Like pretty much everyone calls me Spec. But even less people say Mr. my surname. I'm like, am I a teacher? What the fuck? I'm checking. So that is not what I'm looking at. Huh. Did I not order this? Did I just... Sorry guys, I'm really confused right now. I thought that I ordered this. Right, I've got to check my PayPal account. No worries, Red, no worries. So it's looking like I didn't. Order that. Right, I'm gonna have to handle this. Ugh. But yeah, I was just like, huh. So let me just I thought that I checked that out, but apparently I didn't. Returns after phone call, no worries. So let me that explains a lot though. I was wondering why I didn't get that. Is there... Yeah, so I'm just let's put this window over here. Oh, that's really annoying. Right, guys, I'm just gonna have to do this real quick. Welcome back, Red. Welcome back. I might lobby on the main account because something that I thought I checked out didn't check out. Alright, now let's check my basket. Yeah, they're just like, Mrs. Biffle Chips, I am here for whatever. Oh, this website is a pile of shit. So yeah, the main has used lobbied. Yeah, I've lobbied because I'm a I'm just doing this real quick. Hmm. I need to check eBay for something. Why is it when I put eBay on my thing it goes to .com? Alright, buy that. Buy this basket. And then I'm done. Text message me for 2-factor. Sorry guys about this. I was ordering something for my mum and I apparently didn't check it out. I apparently didn't check it out. I see what happened. This is really annoying, guys. Sorry. Trying to fix an issue. There we go. There we go. All sorted. Let's get back in game. That was frustrating. I see exactly what happened. For some reason, that website offers PayPal transaction, but it failed. So I'm guessing they've like not updated some module or something. I did double check in my PayPal app if I was charged. I was not. Right, so can we get a roll call in chat? Who's still around? We're coming up to 2 hours slowly. Missy Beautiful Ships might keep hanging around. Kota, was you here before? Have you just joined? How you doing? How's things? How's life? Tell me all about it. Your trucking game went missing. Fair enough. Fair enough, fair enough. Nothing much to it. Fair enough, fair enough. We're doing pretty well here. We've been live coming up to 2 hours. I'm feeling pretty good. Why did I just lobby? I was actually playing the game. No, hiccup. Sound error. So we did disconnect. Huh. Awesome. Awesome. Thank you. Thank you. That's just... I'm really hoping it's my Ethernet cable what's just wearing out. And once I'm in the studio, it'll be fine. I might do that tonight, actually. We've got a sound error right now on Twitch. Come to YouTube or maybe to Travo. Can't you see that we're having problems? Anyway. I give up on that already. Yeah, guys, if there's no sound, go to YouTube, and you can't hear me if there's no sound, so I don't know why I'm saying it. Or Travo. There's a call. Got new blessings. Honestly, this... Where was it? Jacob, where was the truck? Jacob, are you using that Prime sub on anyone? Are you sub to me, Jacob? I don't think you are. Why not? You come along often enough, jeez. I'm just kidding. You don't need to sub here. It's not a requirement. Not necessary. Check DMs. I've not got a DM apparently. What is Darksiders? No, it did. It did, it just didn't show on the sidebar thing for some reason. Do I have audio on Twitch right now? Do I have audio on Twitch right now, anybody? Predicus, thank you for the look. Let's just ask the question in chat. No, can somebody let Verona know to go to YouTube, please, if they want to chat to me? I'll just do that again. I'm really hoping that moving into the studio will deal with the connection issue. I don't think it will, but we can hope, right? Yes, we will see if moving into the studio it's back. Awesome. Verona, if you're still around, welcome, welcome. How you doing? How's things? How's life? Tell me all about it. But yeah, I'm hoping moving into the studio will deal with the sound issue. I'm hoping that my Ethernet cable is just dying. I was considering rerunning it, but I'm planning to move in the studio, so I'm just going to move in, I think. Yeah, we're having issues with Twitch at the moment. But yeah, so sound is back. Verona, how you doing? How's things? How's life? Tell me all about it. You're a new person here. I'll tell you a little bit about myself. I'm Spec or Spectrum. You can call me either. I don't mind. I play Runescape most days. I will be mixing in some other games. I'm thinking about playing City Skylines tomorrow, or just something different. I've not decided yet. Halo, City Skylines, or forever. I'm not going to get that car in time, so I'm not going to bother. So how are you doing, Verona? Did you come with a raid the other day? Maybe you came with a raid the other day, I don't know. Your name seemed vaguely familiar to me. But you said you was a new person in chat, so I'm not sure. Have I talked to you in somebody else's stream, or...? I don't know. Serene Spirit, one uncut diamond. Ugh. I don't know. We've been live for 2 hours. It's coming up to 8 PM. I'm still feeling pretty solid right now. It's just one of those things, you know, with the sound issues. We're gonna have to wait and see. Sorry if you just heard whatever, I was just checking something and accidentally played audio of my own stream. GG me. Didn't even notice. Fair enough, fair enough. Oh, I am... I want to make a YouTube short today. I got the audio recorded for it already, so I just need to edit it. We're doing okay. I'll do 2.5 today, I think, and then it gives me time to edit that short at least. Oof. Oof, Red. How is the pollen, Kota? How is the pollen treating you? Pollen is still too damn high. It's too damn high! uh... Popping up my e-liquid. Killer Jules, welcome, welcome. You didn't have to come along to stream, I was just curious if you as well. And Andre, thank you for the look. You didn't have to come along to stream, I was just wondering if you were okay. But I appreciate you coming along. How you doing? I know you did reply in game, but in case anybody in chat is also curious, how you doing, Killer Jules? It's okay. I appreciate you coming along. We've been quiet on stream of late. I'm gonna be trying playing some other games, I think, in the near future, mixing it up a bit because I'm feeling the burnout with RuneScape as well. So if you've got any ideas, guys, of what games you'd like to see me play, put in content suggestions on Discord. If somebody can drop a link, I'd appreciate it. And by drop a link, I obviously mean do the command. Still a bit under the weather, I'm sorry to hear that. Thank you, Red. If you've got any ideas for games you'd like to see me play, please do go to Discord. I did say content suggestions, but yes, let me know on Discord. Play Skyrim, never. I'm specifically looking for games that are popular to stream. And I will not be playing old school RuneScape. Minecraft. I have been considering Fortnite, Andre. My issue with Minecraft, League of Legends, I have no interest in. We did stream Minecraft at one point, and we even had a Minecraft server, and it just wasn't that popular for me playing it, probably because I'm just not super into the game. I started off streaming RimWorld and Minecraft many years ago. I've just not kept up to date with Minecraft. Yeah, I don't know. But yeah, so I'm not sure on what games. I'm gonna look through my Steam list and see. Yeah, I need to do some YouTube stuff today. And blog stuff. I just need to like get back on top of everything. You know, I just need to I just need to get stuck in. There's a call. Justin, thank you for the lurk. But yeah, like, we're just not... I say this a lot, I don't care about growing, but I don't want to be shrinking, you know? And we have been seeing a slow shrinkage to stream interactions and viewership, which is something that I'm wanting to get back on top of, and part of that will mean mixing up the game I play. Maybe I'll change up some things about stream time, or stream length or something. I've not worked out yet, but yeah. Definitely something that I will be looking at changing up in the near future. There's a call. Let's get the call. It might be a case of I mix up what I do in game as well. It might be a case, maybe I'll train combat and get up to a point of doing bossing or something. Just try and change things. Because I'm getting burnt out on Runescape. Doing this kind of stuff, but maybe doing other things I'd be less burnt out. I don't know. If I was going to do Taskman Red, I would do it on a new account. Which wouldn't happen until I'm in the studio and can play more accounts. With that said, I'm gonna try and get into the studio this week. I might do it tonight. Although I probably won't, because I want to dust my computer before I go in there. I don't know. But I want to try and get it done this week. For connection issues, I want to know if our connection issues are being caused by my networking at home, or if it is being caused by Virgin Media. And the easiest way to know that is to change out my Ethernet cable, and the easiest way to do that is just to move into the studio. But yeah, so there will be some changes coming up in the near future. My environment will change. I'll be in the studio. What I do on stream is likely to change in the coming weeks and months. moving more towards a variety of content rather than just always RuneScape. I'm thinking maybe trying to get up to like regular free games. 3 as in the number, not free as in no cost. A regular number of like 3 games a week, with the majority of the content still being RuneScape, but just, 2 days a week being something different, and we'll see if that makes any changes. Yeah, exactly, Red, exactly. But yeah, so I am looking to mix it up, change some things. I've got a new idea for YouTube content. I'm going to talk about it here. So basically, YouTube Shorts, but shorter. I know that sounds crazy. But basically, I've come up with an idea of minis, where I'm just going to grab my phone, have like a 10-second script, where it's just random thoughts of mine about things in just a few seconds. And the idea is just to create a lot, grab my phone, record it, post it, whatever, don't care about it. Because I've been doing a lot of market research, e.g. I've been watching a lot of TikTok and YouTube Shorts lately, and there seems to be a lot of that content and it seems to be popular. It will still be scripted, because I do like scripts, I do like to know what I'm going to say in advance. But the idea of it, the concept of it is pick up my phone, read something that's going to be like 10-20 seconds long, check it and post it, and we'll see how it goes, on top of doing my usual YouTube Shorts. And once I'm in the studio, I can start considering long form content as well. So yeah, blog content, we've got blog content for most blogs ready to release. It just needs editing and scheduling. So yeah, but at the moment I very much want to concentrate on YouTube. I'm thinking about, in the short term, just releasing blogs as they are created by the writers without reformatting them. So I may reach out to the writers, as in Jacob and Scott, and give them, not rules, but give them guidelines on how to format the content, so I will have to do less editing in the long term, because as I'm starting to create longer form content and things, that's gonna be a thing. That's what I'm thinking. And I think I'm going to be, I can hear my mum shouting at one of the cats. I think we're going to have to put we're just going to have to put a lot more effort into things. That's the truth. I have been slacking, partially due to illness and lack of medication this year. But we had a time where everything was sorted and whatnot, and then I ran out of meds and everything went to shit. So I do very much think my social media manager is on holiday. I was meant to message him. Let's message him and find out when is he back. Because once he's back, I can offload some jobs to him. And concentrate on the important things myself. But yeah, I need to start better time managing myself, because I'm very much not managing myself very well at the moment, which is proving to be a problem. It's frustrating having, you know, the range of health, mental and physical health conditions that I have, because it makes just everything more complicated. There's a car. There's a penguin. You know, it just makes everything more complicated. Fortnite is free, right? I might just new place Fortnite, you know? Maybe watch some Fortnite content in advance and try and learn how it works. I don't know. But on that note, guys, it is time to say goodbye. I said I'd do 2.5, and we're at 2.5. I'm going to eat and then do something productive. I don't know what yet, but something productive. Guys, thank you so much for hanging out. I very much have appreciated it. I'll be live again tomorrow. Have a good day, night, morning, afternoon, or evening.